guys, this is Az here. Thanks again for checking out another one of my lessons. Today it's request time. I've got a request from Marek. He's asking me about the groove from Toto's Stop Loving You in the style of Simon Phillips. So what I'm going to do today is just explain and break down how he creates these patterns, which consist of either broken hi-hat lines or broken ride lines with ghost notes and bass drums underneath. So the basic concept of this is to just take the conventional hi-hat pattern, which is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and we take that, we break it up by adding another 16th note at the end of the second 8th note. So it would be 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. And you can also do this on the ride cymbal by using the bell, which is what Simon Phillips likes to do a lot as well. So it's 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. But what he does in the groove for Stop Loving You, it's also the same one he does in Africa Live as well, is he opens up the first note on the hi-hat. So it'd be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. Again, the same thing on the ride. The only thing we do with the hi-hat is we step down on the and to create the offbeat effect on the hi-hat. But when you think about it, it is basically doing the same thing here. So if we're going 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and you take the hand off, it'd be 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. So we bring that together with the ride pattern: 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. And one thing to bear in mind, some drummers like to take the right hand, and when they do these kind of patterns, they tend to come a lot further back, which isn't the ideal way of doing it, because then it means you have to use more energy from getting from one end of the ride cymbal to the other. So just stay as close as you can to the bell while you're doing this. And use the shoulder of the stick to really bring out the ride pattern. 1 and shoulder, tip, 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 shoulder. So now I'm going to break down what's actually going on underneath on the bass drum and on the snare. So we've got a Afro-Cuban bass drum pattern, which, if you know the samba, it'd be 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and if we're going to do this with ride, it would be this. And with the hi-hat, so the pattern on the snare drum is actually a very simple ghost note pattern that most of you will have encountered before. If you haven't, then it just goes like this. So 1 E and 2 and 1 E and 2 E 2 E 2 E 2 E 2 E 2 E 2. And from time to time, Simon Phillips will throw a drag at the end just to add a bit more flavour. So 1 E 2 and sometimes he'll add a tom at the end of it as well, so it'd be. So what I'm going to do for you now is demonstrate the groove. I'm going to do a bit of the Stop Loving You groove, and I'm also going to do a bit of the Africa groove, just to give you an idea of what goes on in both those grooves. So here we are. Hope you enjoy. Thanks a lot for checking out another one of my lessons. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found it thoroughly educational. If you've got any requests, feel free to send me a message or just leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. There'll be more lessons and some performances up there for you to enjoy. Thanks a lot. I'll see you again soon.